Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and less than an hour away from Grand Rapids, Michigan, is the little town of Portland, Michigan. And we stopped here. Actually, we stopped here several years ago when we did our trip, when we circled Lake Michigan on our way back to Kentucky. We stopped in this little town and we just thought it was just the best. They had a little coffee shop there at the time called Cheeky Monkeys. And we stopped at that coffee shop and we thought it was just the best coffee shop ever. We loved it. It is still one of my all-time favorite coffee shops that I've ever been into. Unfortunately, it closed just a few months after we were there. I wrote about the place and I took some pictures. They're on my blog, kentuckytravels.blogspot.com. But we were totally just brokenhearted when we heard that that place closed down. The town has a great little kind of downtown Main Street area. Just very nice, very clean, very just perfect. And we wanted to make it back to that little town anyway, even without the wonderful coffee shop, the Cheeky Monkeys. But we were really sad when that place closed. It was just tragic. We went there once, and we thought we would have plenty of opportunities to go back, and we didn't. But I Googled around, and I realized, or I found out, that they have a new coffee shop in town, and it's called Courageous Coffee. So we thought we would stop by there, and we took a few minutes just to walk around while we were there, and it's still just a great little town. They've still got a great little coffee shop. Looks like a couple of nice restaurants downtown also, and it's just a great area. So we stopped by while we were in the Grand Rapids area and walked around. We ended up talking to a few people on the street who were just nice. Yeah, we just had a pleasant time here. But our first stop ended up being, like I said, Courageous Coffee. And it's just a nice little cozy coffee shop. I did take a few pictures inside of it. But we stopped by and we had some nice drinks. And I also got a chicken salad sandwich. And let me just say that chicken salad sandwich was one of the best I've ever had. Period. It was really impressive. The sandwiches were kind of prepackaged, so I don't know if they make them there like early in the day or what. But it was a nice little sandwich, and you just saw us kind of park right beside Courageous Coffee, and we're about to go in. There's a little photo of it from out front. I edited in some photos we took. I didn't want to be intrusive and take my video camera in. But yeah, so this is a nice replacement for the Cheeky Monkeys. And I like what they're doing. It looks like an independent lady was kind of doing her own beans and that sort of thing and selling them at, farmers markets. And then finally, I think right as COVID was starting, decided to take the plunge and open a little shop. And it's, so it's very nice. We stopped by. You had a good trickle of locals coming in to get coffee or something to eat. There was a very nice young lady working there the day we were there. Yeah, just a nice, perfect little coffee shop that fits right into the little downtown area. They have a logo that I know I've seen it before, or I've seen variations on it. It's kind of like a lion, which kind of goes along with the whole courageous thing. And then the shadow is the kind of Jesus and crown of thorns image, kind of, a shadow of the lion head. And I like that. They had some shirts and some mugs with that on it. But it looked like something you might have bought like at a Christian bookstore. I wish some of their merchandise would have had, Portland, Michigan on it. But it didn't. Still, I like the logo. I'd like to see them do just a little bit more with making that stuff local. But they're a new young coffee shop. They were well stocked, and it's a wonderful coffee shop. And I look forward to going back there sometime in the near future. And we were just walking down their little main street here, admiring these little old, well-preserved buildings that mostly have businesses in them again. And we believe the Cheeky Monkeys used to be across the street there, but we weren't totally sure. I can probably go back and look at my pictures, but I haven't done that yet. I looked where we thought Cheeky Monkeys used to be. It looked like it was now a nice restaurant, and obviously we didn't have time to go in and eat. But yeah, so it's you still got this nice little downtown area, and it's done up nicely. We did notice that businesses closed kind of early, which it's a small little town, that's totally acceptable, and it's just really pretty down through here. There were still some Halloween decorations up. Yeah, we just somebody they still got their pumpkins out. And we're walking back down. We thought this was where the Cheeky Monkeys used to be, right up here. And we actually stopped and asked a couple, and they thought we were correct in our assumption. Oh, okay, yeah, a little opera house place had some cute little T-shirts there. That they weren't open though, so I couldn't go in and buy one. But I did take note of that. If I'm back in the area, I might try to look for that later. Some seasonal decorations in some of these little windows. Yeah, we actually talked to that little couple there briefly, and they were very friendly and they were very enthusiastic about their town. Just a nice little couple to chat with. Yeah, this place still had their Halloween decorations up. Some a pretty cool skeleton display. I want to get a picture of this display real quick. They did a good job. They did a good job. I do love Halloween. It's probably my favorite season. Looks like there's a Trump flag somebody put out over there too. I did notice with this election year, there were a lot. I thought there were a lot more Trump signs out than Biden signs, whereas last time around it seemed like there were a lot of Hillary signs, but not many Trump signs. So take that for what it's worth. And we walk down here a little bit. Really nice little bridge going through town. This would be a great town to use to model, an HO scale train layout or something. It's just some nice old buildings that still look spectacular. And then back down, kind of where I just swung the camera, and I'm sorry, a little shaky. Right down there is the coffee shop we were just at, Courageous. It's right down there. And right across the street from it, and we are actually going there right now, we are walking towards another little business that we stuck our head into. And it is called the Chocolate Mousse. And they make their own ice cream. And there was a really sweet lady running the place the day we were there. Yeah, and this is just inside. They had a ton of different ice cream flavors, and like I said, we talked to a really nice lady who I believe was the owner or co-owner, and she was telling us about how they make their own ice cream, and they were just they had a ton of flavors. They make their own ice cream. My wife had some ice cream; she loved it, and they had some little lunch items also. And I had already had a chicken salad sandwich from Courageous Coffee, but I saw that they had some potato soup, and I thought I am gonna try some potato soup because I like potato soup, and it was really good. It reminded me of some soup I had at King Arthur Flour in New Hampshire. If you've ever been up that a ways and stopped by the famous school there, I had a bowl of soup there, and they just didn't put a lot of crap in it. It was all natural. It was very pleasant. You knew you were eating something without just a bunch of junk added to it. And that was how this potato soup was. It was some of the best potato soup I'd ever had. Yeah, and the chocolate mousse, it's just cozy. They've got a mural going on their wall. There's plenty of seating area. They had it was decorated up for Halloween a bit, and we just thought it was really cozy, really nice. This is another business that if we were in the area again, we would stop by, and I'm sure we will stop by there again at some point in the future. Yeah, they were just doing a good job, and I know we sat there and we chatted with the lady for a while, and I think we were there past closing, but she was, she didn't tell us to leave or anything. But we felt kind of bad when we realized we probably kept her open, a little bit. She was, didn't say a word about it, even though we might not have been the most thoughtful people, but we were really enjoying our ice cream and our soup. And it was just a neat little place. I think a bowl of soup and the ice cream was like $6. I mean, it was ridiculously cheap and affordable, and especially for the quality, we really thought we made out like bandits there on that. So, and I drove around Portland just a little bit longer, just checking stuff out. But yeah, it's just a neat little town, and yeah, this would be a great place to live. They got a nice little theater. There were some really attractive churches. They've got that gorgeous downtown area. This is just a neat little town that has a lot going for it. And this would be a great place to retire. Because Grand Rapids isn't that far away. You're still in northern Michigan. You could probably get to Canada in a few hours if you needed to. Just a really nice little place, and it had a very just laid back vibe. I know we've been to Portland, Maine several times, and I love that area. I haven't been to Portland, Oregon. I know it's pretty legendary, but it's the cool Portland that I've never been to. But every town named Portland is just cool. And I joked after our last visit that if you come across a town named Portland, you should go there. It's going to be cool, and it's probably going to have a cool coffee shop. And I still stand by that statement. But I'd love to hear it from anybody that lives in Portland, Michigan. This is just a neat town. Like, I bet, I'm assuming, but I bet they probably do nice ghost walks around Halloween, and I bet they're very community minded. There's probably a historic museum somewhere around there that I need to check out next time that I'm in Portland, Michigan. So yeah, if you're from there, drop me a line. Let me know what they've got going on. Let me know if I missed a really cool history museum, or if there's something else I need to make sure I hit next time I'm in the area. Because it just seems like a well-preserved little town, and especially downtown, you didn't see a lot of the chain stuff. It just seemed very local and local centric, and I like that a lot. And it's the little downtown area was just a mile or two off the main road, so it was nothing for us to kind of swing over that a ways and check things out. This is just us driving away from the downtown area, but I think we're still technically in Portland. But yeah, if you're from Portland, drop me a line. Just let me know what else they've got going on there. Let me know what I missed, because I feel like there's more there. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that makes you want to think, hey, maybe I should go to Portland, Michigan next time I'm in that neck of the woods. Yeah, anyway, thanks.